Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Taken in part exchange earlier on today, here we have a Land Rover Discovery Sport. Now, I'd like to say I rarely get these, but only this week, I think last week we got our first one. This week we got our second one. The first one we've already sold. I actually think they're a really nice car. It's quite familiar. Now, this one is a petrol version. It's got a 2-litre engine with about 240 horsepower. And I was actually very curious driving it down here, with whether I'd be disappointed, because the diesel I thought was a very nice machine. But this is extremely sprightly. I say 240 horsepower is quite something. And then there's no risk of legislation changing in the future, with diesel cars, etc, etc. But yes, this is presented in Indus silver. The last one we had is black. This is a 7-seater. It's an HSE, I think an HSE S14, I think they call it. Now, this car has not been used like a typical SUV 7-seater. It is pretty much spotless. You've got a boot mat, which is a great investment, I think. I'm just going to pull that forward. I'm not going to take it out, just to show you the 7 seats there. The extra 2 seats there, which fold up. Just using this here. Okay, so you've got those 2 extra seats, which will probably come in very handy if this is your sort of family car, and then you'd access them from the back here. Okay, but look at it, it's absolutely lovely. I gave it to my valeter. He literally came back in half an hour. He was very pleased, because normally cars like this have a bit of a hard life and are used for what they're made for, really. There's no dog hairs, unpleasant smells. It's all very nice indeed. And you've got that lovely panoramic roof, which is superb, especially on a day like this. 12-volt socket in the back there. Isofix anchorages. You can move the seats, give the rear passengers a bit more room in the third row. So all very versatile. And you've got this Meridien, which is a premium audio. Okay, now I'm here on my own, so taking a video and manoeuvring a few bits and pieces around. Get a bit tricky. Let's get that back in, and we'll show you the rest of the car. So you've got this power tailgate, which I think is great. Car like this, when they first came out, I thought, who needs one of them? But since being a father and having a 4-year-old in your hand and the dog in the other hand, the dog lead in the other hand, it's quite a handy thing to have. You've got front and rear sensors, rear parking camera. I do like this silver. I don't know why it's called Indus silver. I was surprised when I saw that. Maybe something to do with the Indus civilizations. Electric seats at the front. You've got lane departure warning system and collision avoidance. So all the safety features, well, a few of them. And look at the mileage, 29,512 miles. And Land Rover are very helpful. They actually publish the service history online, providing you have the VIN number, which we have, of course. So this car was sold by C. Walton Limited in LE17, sort of Midlands area, I believe. And the car was registered on 27th of March 2018. Then it had a service at 7,000 miles. 7,059 miles, Taunton Land Rover. Okay. And then again in January the following year, then December the following year. So 7, 11, 14 and 23,000. Last service was done at Jaguar Service Centre, Herne Hill, Dillon Road, London. And Lucas Land Rover before that. So it's got a complete service history, which I think is very important on a car like this. Okay, very, very nice indeed, this. Very nice. Right, so I'm going to turn the ignition on Naturally, 2 keys with the car. Okay. In case you're curious, the gentleman actually bought a Mazda. We're getting more and more Mazdas, more and more of the sort of premium branded cars part exchange against our Mazdas. I think where we're producing more premium cars, I think the Mazda range is fantastic at the moment. It certainly develops some lovely part exchanges. Air conditioning is beautiful and ice cold. You've got these sort of different driving modes. You've got ice, grass, gravel, snow, low traction launch. So it does have some off-road capabilities. Hill descent mode, I think that is. Eco mode. It's all great stuff. Heated seats. All very easy to use. Bluetooth, media, DAB, AM, FM auxiliary, phone. Let's have a look here. So connect the phone like so, and then you've got your sat nav. Okay, so all good stuff. Stop start there. Your auto lights, wipers. I do like the stalks on the Jaguar Land Rover models, and a very nice, good quality steering wheel with rake and reach adjustment. It's all very nice indeed. Now, this isn't the sort of car that's come from an auction and perhaps hasn't been loved so much and then needs a really good clean and lots of shiny stuff put all over it to sort of dress the plastics. This is a very nice, original car. Certainly, if I was in the market for one of these, this is something that's definitely worth having a look at. Now, if you require any more photos, videos, or information on this car, please don't hesitate to ask, and I really do mean that. And by the way, it's not the dash isn't flickering, that's just my camera can't handle the resolution, I think. And you want any more information, if it's out of our regular business hours, don't let that put you off from inquiring. Pick up the phone, leave a voicemail, we'll get notified, we'll pick them up, we'll give you a shout back, or send us an email. Okay, so we can do that for you. We can do an online sort of consultation, I suppose, like video walk around. We've got dealer facilities such as warranty. Now, the car will come with a 12-month warranty. All right, now we're a Mazda dealer, it will be prepared to the same standard. We've just put a car through the workshop that's recently been serviced at Land Rover, but it needed a tyre. We've now replaced the tyre, as a part of our inspection. The same will happen with this. Okay. We've got a fantastic part exchange facility, which is why we get Land Rovers and BMWs and Renaults and Peugeots part exchange against our cars. Because we do buy any car and you'll get the best deal with a part exchange. Okay, so despite what they say, we feel you'll get the best deal with us, and we want you to have a seamless buying experience, a one-stop shop. Okay, but please do obviously punch your reg number in and all those things we're heavily encouraged to do, and give us a shout or just give us a call. We can do all that for you. So we've got great finance facilities. Please do inquire. Oh, I've just noticed this has got a oh, brilliant! I missed this out on my other video. Heated front screen. That's superb. I thought Ford had kept that to themselves, but I know some of the earlier Jaguars did have it, and Land Rovers, because they had an allegiance with Ford. So yeah, great. Heated front screen, heated seats, privacy glass. Very nice spec indeed. Right, if you've dealt with us before, thank you for considering us again. If you've not, please do check out our reviews, particularly our Google reviews. We've worked very hard to get a 4.8 Google rating, and being in the motor business where you service and sell cars, used cars, that's quite an achievement, or we at least we think so. But it'll give you a good reflection of who you are going to do business with. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.